Hello, dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Hope you all are fit and healthy at your home. I'm Sandhya Patel, your class 5th mathematics teacher from Saint Mary High School. In previous class, you have completed till page number 37. And today we are going to see that what is given ahead in your textbook. Now on page number 38, what is given? Let's read. My skin has many pores, so I have a big area. This way, the air all over me keeps me cool. Now, carefully observe the picture. This is a picture of a baby rhino. What he says that his skin has many pores, and that's why the area of their skin is big, and this skin keep their body cool. Next is an elephant, right? This is an elephant. What elephants say? What is the area of my footprint? Now here a footprint of elephant is been shown. He's asking that what is the area of my footprint? Then next there is an ant. He's saying that what is the area of my footprint? And there is a bird. So basically we are going to see that what is the area. Different animals have been shown here. Now we have to let's see what is given head. This question. Guess which animal footprint will have the same area as yours, and you have to discuss. Now you have to guess that among all the animal footprint which will have the same area as ours. So if I say that cat has a same area of footprint as our footprint, will it be true? No, it will be not true. Why? Because their legs are smaller than us, so the footprint will not be the same. So what should we write? Which animal will have the same footprint, same area as we have? So let's take an example of monkey. Now tell me, will the area of the footprint of the monkey will be same? Yes, it will be same, right? So we can write, see this thing you have to write. The footprint of a monkey may be similar in area as my footprint. So this thing you have to write as that answer. So what we will write? The footprint of a monkey may be similar in area as my footprint. Why they will be similar? Because we know that the monkey has the same type of leg as the human has. So the area of the footprint of the monkey will maybe similar to ours. Now let's read the next question. Here are some footprints of animals in actual sizes. Guess the area of the footprints. Now what is given here? Some animal's footprint has been given. Now what we have to do? We have to just guess that what will be the area of this footprint. So here is a hand footprint and here is a dog footprint. Now just to give a rough idea of the area of the footprint. So how we will write? See, you will write from here. What you will write? Area of hand's footprint is equal to 3 square centimeter approximately. What is the meaning of approximately? That you just estimate. You are not sure that the area of the hand footprint will be 3 square centimeter. We have just assumed the size of the footprint of the hand. The second was the dog footprint. So what you will write? You will write area of dog footprint is equal to 10 square centimeter approximately. This both area you have to write just by approximation, or you just to guess that what will be the area of the footprint of the both the animals. So I hope this is clear. Now let's see the next what is given. Now see on page number 39 what is given. There is a footprint, right? Now tell me which animal footprint is there. It is of tiger. It has been shown here, right? It is a footprint of tiger. Now what is written in this? Let's read. Make big squares and rectangles like this to find the area faster. Now in this it is written that you have to make a big square or rectangle as shown, and you have to it will help you to find the area faster. This way you have to make the square. Here you can see that this is a big square. In the same way you have to make a square, or you can make a big rectangle, so that it will be easier to find the area of the whole footprint. So let's first we will name them. This one will be P, this will be Q, this will be R, this will be S, and this will be T. Now what you have to do? You have to make a big rectangle, or you can make a big square. So here you will make a square this way. Then in Q you will make a square this way. I'm not able to make the square perfectly, but you have to make it perfectly, right? That is, in this S1 you will make a square this way. Now in the last one, that is in T1, you can make a big square like this. So this way you will make a big square. Now why we need to make this type of big square? Because it will make us easy to count the area, to count the squares, and it will be easier to find the area of the whole footprint. Now let's see how we are going to. In this way you have to make all the possible square and rectangle which you can form. Now let's see how we are going to write the answer. See how we will write. For P, I have already given the name, right? Here I have given the name. This will be P, this will be Q, this will be R, this will be S, this will be T. Why we are giving the name to each of them? Because it will make easier us to calculate and easier to find the area. So for P, area is equal to 5 plus 2 by 2 plus 7. Now 5 means that the area of the one full square. The 2 by 2 means the area of the half filled square. And the last one is also the area that is more than half filled. This thing we have already done in the previous class, in which we have measured the area of our handprint, right? In that I have also explained that how we are going to count the different square. First you have to count the full filled square, then you will count half filled square, and then after you will count the square which is more than half filled. So this way you are going to write, and then you will get 5 plus 1 plus 7, that will be equals to 13 square centimeter. So the area of this P will be 13 square centimeter. Now let's see for Q. For Q, area is equal to 7 plus 2 by 2 plus 4. That is 7 is full filled square, 2 by 2 is half filled, and the fourth one is, and the 4 are more than half filled. Now you will add this and you will get the answer 12 square centimeter. 12 square centimeter. This is for this one, that is Q. Now let's find for R. For R, area is equal to 6 plus 0 by 2 plus 9. That is 6 is fulfilled, 0 by 2, that is no square is half filled, and 9 is more than half filled square. Then you will add this, that is 6 plus 9. Why 6 plus 9? Why 0 by 2 is not written? Because we know when we divide any 0 with any number, it will be 0. Therefore 6 plus 9 is equal to 15 square centimeter. Now let's see for S, that is this one. Now this way you have to make a square, a big square, then you will count. So what you will write? For S, area is equal to 4 plus 0 by 2 plus 6. 4 plus 0 by 2 plus 6. That means 4 is fully filled square. See, there are no half filled square and there are 6 more than half filled square. Then what you will get? 4 plus 6, that will be 10 square centimeter. So area of S is 10 square centimeter. Now let's see T, that is this bigger one. Now what you will do? As I have explained, you have to make the big square and big rectangle. Now what you will find? You will find that there are 119 square centimeter. How you will write? You will write for T area is equal to 96 plus 4 by 2 plus 21. Here 96 is fully filled square, 4 by 4 is half filled square and 21 is more than half filled square. This you will write in your notebook. After you solve this, you will get 96 plus 2 plus 21. That will be equals to 119 square centimeter. So this is how you are going to find the area of the whole footprint of the tiger. So I hope this is clear to you all. The main purpose of studying this thing is that you should know how to find the area and also the perimeter. So I hope this thing is clear to you all. The solution that I have showed, that you have to write in your notebook. So for today this much only, and in our next class we will see ahead what is given in your textbook. So thank you so much.